In a shocking update, Blake Lively is being accused of lying in her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, and some of the cast of It Ends With Us. Now, we all know that Blake and Justin have been going back and forth with lawsuits about each other's behavior on set. Blake claims that Justin gave unwanted kissing, Justin called her personal trainer behind her back, and that he acted inappropriate on set. But now, one of her other coworkers is saying that she's lying. In one clip, she says Justin and Adam Mondschein, who played the doctor, created an unprofessional environment on set while shooting a birthing scene for the film. Adam is now speaking out though, claiming this is false. I'm not going to speculate as Miss Lively's motivations for mentioning me in the complaint. Needless to say, my experience working with her is very different than the one she described in her lawsuit. Now, Blake accused Baldoni of making her feel uncomfortable by casting Adam in this role because he was a friend, when ordinarily a small role of this nature would be filled by a local actor. However, Adam has argued that the allegation was untrue and came as a surprise. He went on to claim, "I was in fact a local hire. My wife and I are from New York and spend significant time there. As such, I, like any actor accepting that contract, was required to cover my own travel and living expenses in connection with the job." Additionally, he denied that Blake was required to shoot the scene while nearly nude, and that nothing unusual or improper occurred, and that the set was entirely professional. Adam then added that he'd be willing to testify for Justin. "If I'm called to testify in the case, I will answer truthfully and more freely whatever is asked of me with all legal protection that affords." Actor Russell Brand has been charged with multiple crimes by the UK police. He was charged with taking advantage of and mistreating 4 separate women in cases between 1999 and 2005. After the charges, Brand said on X that he had been a fool when he was younger. He started his message by describing the law being used as a kind of weapon. Now, Russell is due to appear in court for a first hearing on May 2nd, police said. But for years, he has been accused of misbehaving and acting inappropriately. Early in 2019, the Sunday Times began inquiries after being made aware of allegations of misconduct made against Russell. A piece was published about this, and Russell responded by denying any criminal wrongdoing, saying his relationships were absolutely always consensual, while stemming from a period of time when he was very promiscuous. Rumors have been swirling that Rihanna is pregnant with her 3rd child. Rihanna shares 2 sons, RZA 2 and Riot 1, with her partner A$AP Rocky, but her latest outfits have sparked speculation amongst fans that the couple may be awaiting the arrival of a 3rd child. While spotted out grocery shopping, she was wearing a baggy sweatshirt, and when she also made an appearance at Sephora in Paris, she wore a dress which featured a midsection of gathered runched material. Due to this, fans think she might be trying to hide her pregnancy. In photos she recently posted from Paris, fans commented, "Are we thinking she's preggo again, or is it just me? And first thing I said when I saw the dress, hiding something," one said in response. Now, what do you think? Is Rihanna actually pregnant? Now, Megan Fox gave birth to her 4th baby, her first child with her ex-fiance Machine Gun Kelly. "She's finally here, our little celestial seed," 3/27/25 MGK wrote via Instagram at the time, alongside a video featuring the newborn. Now, the pair announced they were expecting their first child together in November 2024. The couple were first romantically linked in June 2020 after meeting on a movie set, and they announced their engagement in 2022, but ultimately split in 2024, shortly before news of the pregnancy went public. A source said that there has been a noticeable change in the former couple's relationship since they welcomed their daughter into the world. The relationship is still complicated, they haven't reconciled, the source said. It's a mix of healing and hard conversations that they have had. Now, the insider went on to add that the birth of their child has ultimately brought them closer together, noting that both parents are obsessed with their little girl. After decades of back and forth, Madonna and Elton John have finally put an end to their feud. Now, the drama between the 2 singers started back in 2002 when John claimed that Madonna's tune, Die Another Day, was the worst song to ever feature feature in a James Bond movie. He then fired his next shot in 2004 live on stage at an award show. While accepting an award, he blurted out, "Madonna's best effing live act, F off." Elton quickly apologized for his comments and sent an olive branch her way in the form of a request to perform at his bachelor party, but he then called her a miserable cow when she refused. In 2012, he piled on even more during an interview on Australian TV where he said her career is over and that she looked like a fairground stripper. He then went on to throw digs at her over the years, but it seems like he's had a change of heart. This week, Madonna shared a photo of her and her new friend backstage at Saturday Night Live, which featured John and Brandi Carlile as musical guests on Saturday. "We finally buried the hatchet," she wrote in the caption. "I went to see Elton John perform on SNL this weekend. Wow." She said, "Over the decades, it hurt me to know that someone I admired so much shared his dislike of me publicly as an artist. I didn't understand it." She then added, "I was told Elton John was the musical guest on SNL and I decided to go." Following the show, Madonna needed to go backstage to confront John, which led to their reconciliation. "When I met him, the first thing out of his mouth was, 'Forgive me,' and the wall between us fell down," she wrote. Forgiveness is a powerful tool. Within minutes, we were hugging. Now, she also teased the possibility of her and Elton John working together, adding, "Then he told me he'd written a song for me and he wanted to collaborate. It was like everything came full circle, and you can tell everybody this is your song." Taylor Swift is being sued for $30 million from Kimberly Marseco, a poet, except she can't find the star. Now, Kimberly explained that she has had a tough time locating Taylor Swift to serve her with the suit due to her security protections and her residences around the country. Kimberly's first lawsuit against Taylor was notably dismissed in December after she failed to serve the pop star with court papers in a timely manner. Now, Kimberly is seeking a combined $30 million in damages, as she claims Taylor Swift and the singer's company, Taylor Swift Productions, copied her work on songs and music videos from albums including Lover, Folklore, Midnights, and the Tortured Poets Department. But Taylor has denied the allegations and has filed to dismiss the lawsuits. Sydney Sweeney has ended her engagement to her longtime boyfriend Jonathan Davino. It's said that the end of their relationship was a long time coming, according to sources. Now, Sydney was living separately from him and was spotted without her engagement ring. Now, more rumors began to swirl though, when right after this was announced, she was spotted with her Anyone But You co-star Glenn Powell, as she was his date to his sister's wedding. Now, during the promo of their film, many people speculated that Sydney and Glenn had a secret relationship. But now that Sydney is single again, people suspect that she and Glenn will now get together officially. Now, honestly, I think they would make an adorable couple, so I am in support of this. And Britney Spears just ended her relationship with on-again, off-again boyfriend Paul Richard Soules for the second time in February, as sources have claimed. It seems like she broke up with him a little bit after they were spotted celebrating Valentine's Day. Paul moved all of his things out of Britney's Thousand Oaks, California home, where they lived together during their relationship. Now, it's unclear why she ended things, but inside sources have stated that they think it's over for good. Britney hasn't put out a statement regarding their split, but we'll just have to wait and see if they decide to get back together for a third time. Well, that's all for our video today. What do you think about all this drama? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time.